iron in the soul. What's up, YouTube? This is your big brother, King Jabez, back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. Also, in addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram at @KingJabez, as well as my website, theironandsoul.com, where you can talk to me directly through a consultation. Whatever you decide to do, it will be greatly appreciated. Passing the humiliation ritual leads to uncommon favor. Your days of dumbing yourself down are officially over. Your days of feeling bad or having guilt for desiring wealth, abundance, prosperity, and blessings are over. The wise have wealth and luxury. These are the words of King Solomon in Proverbs 21:20. And many of you have to undo years of poor teaching. Many of you have this guilt that many of you have received in part because of the black church. And you feel a guilt for wanting more, for wanting wealth and abundance. The love of money is the root of all evil. Well, I'm here to say today that that's not what that means. The love of money is the root of all evil is a condemnation against greed. It is not a condemnation against accumulating wealth. Let's make that clear. The love of money is a condemnation against greed. It is not a condemnation against a desire to be wealthy and to live a life of luxury, according to Proverbs 21 verse 20. These are the words of King Solomon. So luxury, wealth, abundance, if those words make you uncomfortable, you have been brainwashed. And it's my job today in this video to get that out of your spirit. I don't think that way. I don't think that wealth is a bad thing. I don't think that wanting wealth is a bad thing. I don't believe that my belief in God is me taking a vow of poverty. If you take that, good for you. My goal is to be a millionaire within 5 years. You hear that and you laugh. You laugh now, you cry later. Everything starts with mindset and perspective. And so I'm not thinking that way. And those who follow me, I want to challenge you to not think that way as well. Luxury, wealth, abundance, resources. Here's something else that King Solomon said. Money is a defense. Having money, resources, defends you against creditors. It defends you against sharks. It defends you against bad men and bad women. So it is essential that you and I do what is necessary to put ourselves in a good position financially. And I believe that in these last days, there is a supernatural transfer of wealth. I will continue to say that. I have been saying it now for about a year straight, and I will continue to speak that word over your spirit. There is a supernatural transfer of wealth, and we broke that down thoroughly in my last video, what that means. It comes from a generous contribution from a supporter. It will come from your power or the ability, according to Deuteronomy, to create wealth. It will come as your expertise as a social entrepreneur, and at the end of the day, it will come because you are a gifted individual. Your giftedness, all of the hours that you have put in, the sacrifices, the work on Saturdays, rising early and working late, 10-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts, consistently grinding, working, trying, putting in the effort. All of that work in due time will come back to you tenfold. If you are seeing, for example, the number 444, if you have been seeing that, by the way, numerology is a biblical teaching. Many of us just don't know what the truth is. So if you are seeing those numbers, that is a sign to you that your break is close. What you've been working towards, and this is not going to happen if you're not doing anything. This doesn't apply to you, but if you've been putting in the work, as I'm saying right now in this part of this video, then if you're seeing that number, that is a message to you from the Most High that your break is close. The opportunity you've been working for, the goal, the open door, is right at the door. And this is why you feel so much pressure right now. Many of you right now, you feel like you're going to break. And the reason is that you're feeling that pressure before the break. So stay strong. This is a very difficult transition from where you're at to your new land of wealth and abundance. This is why many of you are having dreams being in mansions. Don't put that out of your mind. Don't think, okay, that's above me. Stop thinking that way. If you're having these dreams and you're working towards goals, you have entrepreneurship skills, you do music, you are someone who is good at sports, you are an individual who has some new talent that hasn't been discovered yet. If you're having these dreams, this is called vision. Without a vision, people perish. As we talk about kings, King David had a $200 billion net worth in today's terminology. King Solomon was worth about 2.1 trillion. These are men who believe in the Most High, who believed in him, who were his men, who were his followers, and they were blessed with an abundance of wealth. David did the fighting, and his son was able to reap the benefits of that. So some of you will get this wealth because of generational. You have fathers, you have mothers who put in the work, and you're now able to build upon that and take it to the next level. So if that is you, generational wealth is a blessing. It's not a bad thing. If you had a mama and a daddy who got to the back and did what they're supposed to do, and they left you something, it is now your responsibility as the next generation to take that wealth and to do what King Solomon did. King Solomon didn't take what his father gave him and did less with it. He did more with it. So his father had a $200 billion net worth. What did the son do? Junior had 2.1 trillion. And so sometimes it's the role of the son and the daughter to go a step further than mommy and daddy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Having a good name is something you can work on daily to accumulate the wealth and abundance you desire. Everything starts off with you. You are the individual. So being on time, being a hard worker, being pleasant to be around, having character, knowing how to conduct yourself well, knowing how to create dialogue, conversation, articulate your words, presenting yourself as this abundant person that attracts abundance to you. So if you are waiting for the abundance to act that way, you're missing the whole point. This is why I said in this video, I'm declaring over my life 5 years. What am I saying? I'm working towards something. I'm giving myself a really big goal, and I'm going to press toward that with everything I have each and every day. This is the way you have to think. So if we're trying to attract abundance, it won't happen tomorrow. We're not having a fantasy conversation today. We're talking about a 5-year grind. Consistently, good name, being on time, being dependable, being reliable, being good at what you do, being a solid person, a hard worker, having a solid image. Your name is the currency that can transfer you from where you're at now to a land of abundance. The number 8 in numerology is a number of balance and material wealth. If you are seeing 888, if this number sequence is coming to your path, that is a divine message. And this is essentially saying alignment, wealth, abundance, the dreams you have, the goals you've been working towards, those visions you're having, the skills you have. That message is for you. If you are seeing that number, that is a download from the Most High, that your time is close. So if that is true for you, this is a time to get razor sharp focus. This is not the time to play games. This is not the time to waste your time. This is the time to wake up early and go to bed late at night working. This will not happen again, once again, because of a fantasy. This will happen through blood, sweat, and tears, hard work. And this will lead you to that uncommon favor that you desire. So in today's video, we're not all talk. A lot of people, and this is true, a lot of people, are just straight cap. All talk, no action. Wealth and abundance does not come from capping. Wealth and abundance comes from hard work, plans, and action. Consistent plans and consistent action. Consistent planning and consistent action. Get into it. So we're not over here just talking about something just to talk. We're talking about getting to it. And that will lead to wealth and abundance. I want to leave this video. I want to close the video by giving you a challenge. Riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and righteousness. That is a verse I want you, as I did today, to commit to memory. Riches, honor, wealth, righteousness, that's all biblical. Get out of your head today, thoroughly, that it isn't a sin to, I'm getting frustrated now. Some of y'all really get under my skin, I'll be honest. It isn't a sin to have something. Stop thinking, because I believe in the Bible, I'm supposed to be poor. That is a lie. You hear me? I want you to listen to me. Big bro upset now. You'd upset me. You got my heart beating fast, because I'm so tired of y'all thinking because I believe in the Bible, it's wrong for me to want something. That is a lie. You hear me? That is false. Let me calm down. You upset me now, because I'm so tired of y'all with that poverty demon. Listen to me. Believing in God, is not a vow of poverty. You can believe in God and pray every day and get to the bag. So when you're done praying for half an hour and studying for half an hour, go work for 10. I'm not trying to hear that. That is a lie. You hear me? So commit that verse to memory. That will give you a meditation and reflection towards wealth, abundance, and prosperity. That verse is Proverbs 8:18. I want you to commit that to memory. Get that in your mind today, that I can have abundance. I can work towards this over the course of 5 years, 10 years, 15 years if it takes. And being the best version of yourself. That's all I have today. This is your big brother, King Jabez. Thanks for listening. God bless. Peace.